Wonder why you're feeling everything all at once? This bonus episode goes beyond symptoms and into the deeper truth. Your gut isn't breaking down, it's waking up. If old patterns are resurfacing, emotions feel louder, or your intuition feels impossible to silence, this transmission will help you understand what's rising, why now, and how your body's responding to a collective awakening unfolding towards 2026. This is about gut truth, ancestral memory, and the moment your soul decides it's ready to be seen. Welcome back, beautiful soul. This bonus episode is a companion transmission to episode 35, The Gut Never Lies. This bonus episode is part of the Soul Contract of Healing series, a body-based journey through ancestral memory, emotional digestion, and collective awakening. It expands on the series by offering deeper insight into how the body stores inherited emotional and physical patterns, and how simple awareness begins the process of release. For many women, this collective awakening is felt first through the gut, through anxiety, emotional surges, and physical symptoms they can't explain. Because while your gut holds grief, anxiety, and the emotional residue you've swallowed for years, it also holds truth. A truth you feel before you can even explain it. A truth rising in your solar plexus with a heat that can no longer be ignored. A truth that has been echoing across the collective, through dreams, through symptoms, through intuition, through the body. And lately, I've been feeling it too. A spiritual shift has been reverberating across this planet, and it's not subtle anymore. It's definitely not a whisper. You can read all about it across social media and people you talk to. It is alive, and it's in the human nervous system. And if your gut has been louder, if your emotions have been rising, if your boundaries are changing, if you're looking for your own sacred edges, if your inner voice is impossible to silence, you are not imagining it. You are feeling the collective awakening. I'll tell you why your gut is activated. It's emotional digestion, and it's stored trauma and ancestral memory. And we all carry it forward, whether you realize it or not. I've said it before. It's epigenetics. If we carry through traits in our DNA that show up in our physical tissues, these things show up in the epigenetics. It shows up in the soul memory that we've carried forward through our DNA from our ancestors for unresolved and stored trauma. When the gut tightens and it churns or just aches, you feel like you ate a stone. Something is trying to be known. And sometimes it's personal, sometimes it's ancestral, sometimes it's global. We pick up on an energy field, this quantum energy field, and we're tapped in. Right now, it is all three. Old fears are resurfacing. Old grief stirs. Old patterns return and surprise you. Not because you're regressing, because everything buried is rising to be transformed. And I don't care how many times it's come up before, and you thought you dealt with it. Here it comes again. Your soul contracts have been stirred. Your lineage is speaking, and your shadow is stepping forward, not to punish you, but to be witnessed. Our shadow is not our enemy. It's just our forgotten companion. It's the keeper of our fears, our failures, our abandonment imprints. Basically, all your unmet needs. And the gut, the seat of intuition, it knows when something old is ready to rise. So if your body feels activated, if emotions surge from nowhere, if you're asking, why am I triggered by things I thought I healed? This is why. It's not regression. It's revelation. This is the ancestral field. This is collective trauma rising. And the beautiful part, it's an epigenetic awakening. Some of what rises does belong to you, but some of it is inherited. And some of it is the collective soul mending itself. We are all one. We are in a moment of global remembrance. The earth is shaking loose what humanity has tried to bury. Truths, wounds, traumas, wisdom, and intuition. Because what has been buried doesn't stay buried. You may feel pressure in your solar plexus or heat in the back of your throat. Maybe a buzzing in your hands, energy moving through your body, or sudden waves of emotion that have to ride out. Fatigue that feels ancient, that sleep doesn't help, and grief, a feeling in your heart that has no clear source. Intuition is awakening, and dreams may be intensifying. These are signs of light codes activating inside your energy field. Codes that speak not to your mind, but to your memory. The hidden memory inside your cells. The soul memory inside of your cells. And they illuminate the places where your power was dimmed, your voice was muted, your gifts were tucked behind survival, your truth was swallowed, your gut carried what no child, no woman, no ancestor could process. And these codes turn the lights back on. And your gut, your deepest truth teller, it won't let you pretend anymore. This is a spiritual ignition, and it's showing up in our solar plexus. And these activations and signs of this new era that's coming, most especially, we're going to feel it beginning in 2026, but we're really going to feel it in 2027. This is not a gentle upgrade. This truly is spiritual ignition as one people. People in your life may fall away. Desires dissolve. Old identities simply disintegrate. And timelines rearrange themselves. This is not loss. I want you to know this is alignment. Your energy system, your chakras, your meridian lines, your fascia, the divine intelligence of every cell of your body, and your emotional body are responding to a frequency that is lifting humanity out of its amnesia. Your throat is asking to speak. Your solar plexus is asking to lead. Your crown is opening to the guidance. Your heart is remembering its original rhythm. And your gut, your deepest compass, has been preparing you for something larger than a personal awakening. A new era. An era beginning in 2026 and 2027, when the frequency of humanity shifts so profoundly that every soul who's been doing their inner work becomes a stabilizing pillar for the world that is emerging. We need you. You are the medicine. We are approaching a time when conscious humans, family alchemists, cycle breakers, lineage healers, code breakers, will all be the quiet architects of a new earth. And that's why I must share something so personal, my personal gut truth. Family alchemy, lineage healing, and a gold light of remembrance. I have felt this inside my own body for a long time now. A burning, a knowing, a steady pressure of truth rising upward, not through my thought, but through the gut, through my solar plexus, pulling me forward, through intuition, through sensation, through a spiritual muscle memory awakening inside my core. A voice inside me said, speak this. They are ready. You are ready. Because this is no longer about symptoms only or stress or individual healing. This is about the new era ahead and the sacred role you and I are here to play within it. And I am definitely here for family alchemy, changing the dynamic within a family, the way we feel, the way we communicate, the way we honor and love and allow. I'm here for conscious living, meaning we pay attention to what we're doing and what we're saying and how we are feeling and how perhaps we are projecting onto the people we love the most. I'm here for transmuting the emotional chemistry of our lineage so we can heal not only the ancestors behind us, but the generations ahead of us. I am here for the children and adults, including me, who deserve to be joyous and free of pain, free of burdens, liberated in truth. And this is where my soapbox lives. This is my mission, because the ancestral healing is not just releasing the wounds. It is repairing the breaks. It is filling the cracks in the lineage with luminous gold light, the way ancient artisans filled broken vessels with shimmering kintsugi lines to reveal the strength in every fracture, not to get rid of it, but to enhance the strength of what we're able to persevere through and the beauty we become in the process. We do the same with our own lineage. We pour gold into every ancestral crack. We seal the breaks with remembrance, and we spiral the wisdom outward into the world so that no wound goes wasted and no story stays buried. That's the importance. This is the alchemy that lives in my bones. This is why your gut is speaking too. This is why your emotions are rising. This is why your soul refuses to go back to sleep. We are preparing for the new era, and your body already knows it. The world needs healing. The world needs you, and the world needs me. We are resonating at the quantum field of energy now. And this is why your inner work shifts the collective. Institutions are cracking. Old power structures are losing their grip. We all know it. We see it. Education, medical field, political systems. Truths long buried are surfacing faster than they can even be denied. You can have truthbusters tell something and an hour later it can be proved to be true. This is not collapse. It is cleansing. Humanity is remembering who we were before we were told to forget who we were. And your vibration now becomes your signature. Your perception becomes your medicine. And your gut, she's trying to become your guide. Are you listening? Because as you awaken, the collective awakens with you. And as you heal yourself, you create space for humanity to heal right alongside you. And you become a node in the planetary grid, another lighthouse, a transmitter of remembrance, and a living pulse of coherence in a very chaotic world. We can turn chaos into calm. You are part of the return of collective sovereignty. You are one of the souls who said, yes, I will hold the line. And if you are still here with me, still listening, still breathing into the truth rising in your body, then something in you already knows. You came here for this. You came here to awaken right now. Doesn't matter what decade of life you're in. Doesn't matter whether you're a man, a woman, or a child, really. You came here to help shift the field. Your gut is the portal to this rebirth and truth. You are standing at the edge of a personal rebirth and a collective one. This isn't just illumination for you. It is an activation for us. Everything you are becoming now echoes backward through your lineage and forward into the timelines of all tomorrows. You are not alone. You never were. And you are not just healing for yourself. You are healing the ancestral web. Walk with me in reverence. Speak with truth. Honor your gut. And trust the fire rising inside you. Your body knows the way. Your soul has already said yes. And here is my movement call. One ritual to help heal 1 billion hearts. Before we close this circle, place your fingertips over your heart and feel the warmth and feel the pulse. Feel the truth rising back through you. You carry natural healing in your fingertips. You always have. Every time you touch your body with presence, you awaken a lineage of dormant wisdom. And every break in your ancestral line is ready to be filled with luminous gold light, sealed, strengthened, and spiraled outward into the world. This is how we create the quantum leap into a world of luminous healing. One simple ritual and many ways home. One point, one oil, one sacred herb, one healing frequency that resonates with your body. One breath, one heart at a time. This is the mission. You are the movement. You are always the medicine. And healing, as I've told you, well, healing is the new rebellion. And here's the truth. If each one of us learns just one ritual, if I had 1 million who downloaded my Calm Point ritual and shared it with just one more person, we would touch 1 billion hearts and show them how to turn chaos into calm, using nothing but natural healing at their fingertips and love. This is a give and take, sharing and caring. So click that Shift from Stress to Bliss link in the show notes and receive my guided audio meditation using the Calm Point on your wrist. It truly transformed chaos into calm in 60 seconds or less. And now I ask you, again, as a keeper of this remembrance and as part of this luminous healing network that is forming around the world, can I count on you to help make my soapbox and this mission real? I really hope so. Share this ritual with one person you love, or share one point, one oil, one herb, one healing frequency you've learned. This golden thread of lineage healing that's passed hand to hand. And we can reach a new era together. I'm so passionate about this. This has been my life, and this has been healing my own lineage. And I know that this is healing you too. Thank you for journeying through the soul contract of healing with me. Your remembrance is the medicine this world has been waiting for. What's awakening in the gut now becomes the embodiment in the next phase of this journey. And if your body's asking for more than understanding, if it's asking for release, softening, and completion, the next step in this journey is a guided somatic healing meditation called The Gut Never Lies. Release anxiety through 7 somatic portals. This companion practice is designed to help your nervous system gently unwind what your gut has been holding, not through force, but through your breath, your presence, and embodied listening. You will be guided through 7 somatic portals along your body, where anxiety, ancestral grief, and vigilance often settles into the body, allowing the gut to release what was never yours to carry. If this episode helped you understand why you're feeling everything, that guided meditation will help your body remember how to let it go. In our next spiral, we step into luminous healing, where remembrance becomes radiant embodiment. So until then, keep listening to your body's truth, keep honoring your sacred pace, and keep remembering you are the revolution of your own evolution. And I am eternally blessed to be walking this natural healing path with you, with love and gratitude for being here with me on this luminous journey. I'm Marci Lubore, and I'll meet you here next time on Natural Healing at Your Fingertips.